Okay, so welcome inside of the Publish Vault demo video. I'm going to be walking you through all of the features and functionality that this content marketing and collaboration tool has to offer. And so whether you have only one site or multiple sites, this is such a great piece of software where you can collaborate with writers, your team, to ensure that your content marketing is efficient and effective. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through everything. And what you're looking at right now is the dashboard where you're going to be able to add all of your websites and then be able to schedule, post, write content all from within one central location. So let's go ahead and start adding our first website. And you'll notice that things like recent activity, pages and posts, all of this will start to populate as we start to add websites and start to create content and that type of thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on add a new website. And what it does is just walks you through simple instructions. We're first going to install the plugin. Okay, so it's a simple WordPress plugin. And we're going to go into our WordPress site. And I'm going to click on add new. And I'm going to install that plugin. So I'm just going to upload that plugin and install that. And then I'm going to activate it. And then this is what's going to allow me to connect Publish Vault with my WordPress site. Okay, and so you would do this for each of your WordPress sites. And I'm just going to click on connect. Okay, and now I'm just going to add in the name, the campaign name or the site name, as well as the domain URL. So once you hit connect, it's going to take you to this screen where you can go in and you can click on that little configuration icon and you can start to import as many pages or posts that you want to. So say that I wanted to start to import any of these pages that I want to maybe edit later on. I can go ahead and do that, or I can select all and then begin the import process. Okay, so it's imported all of those posts. And so now I can see all the different posts that I have, the title, when they were last updated, and then also I can filter by any content that may be published or in draft or scheduled status. Okay, I can also see that with my posts, and I can go in here and I can click on edit, and I could go and I could edit any of the content that's in here already. I could edit the title, and then I could preview the post. I could delete the post, and it's very similar to the WordPress layout that you're probably used to. Okay. Now you can also go back into pages and posts and you could add new, and then you just select which website you want this piece of content to be published to. So if you have multiple sites, you just select which page or which website it's going to, if it's going to be a page or if it's going to be a blog post. Okay, and then if you want this to be a draft, if you want it to be published, or if you want to schedule it for a later date, I'll leave this as a draft here, and then this will be, title. Maybe I will schedule this, and I'm going to want to schedule this for, say, tomorrow, and it's going to be at noon. Okay, and then this is my content, just very similar WYSIWYG editor that you have, in WordPress, and I'm going to click on save. So now you can go over to your calendar. And this is an editorial calendar, which allows you to see all of the content that is going to be published on that specific website. And you can filter it by website. So this is great if you are trying to ensure that you have consistent content on your site. If you're running any type of blog, you can go in and you can look by month, by week, by date, and you can see which content is going to be scheduled to go out. And like I said, you can just click on which website you want to filter the content by, and you can see which content is going to be published. Now you can also connect a Google Calendar. If you have your editorial calendar through Google Calendar, you just do a one-click connect, and you could add in any existing editorial calendar that you may have inside of Publish Vault. Okay. Now we also have this ideas area where if you're working with writers and you're collaborating on ideas that could potentially be blog or article content, you can go in here and click on new idea and select which website it's for, and say, this is my idea, right? And then I can save this, okay? And now and so now that idea is stored, and I could go back into this idea and I can convert it to a page or a post at a later time. So this is a really great kind of repository where all of the contributors for your site can go in and just kind of spark ideas, which could then lead to content that you publish onto your website. Okay. Now we also have a few different options here in terms of who do you want to help collaborate with on your sites. Now we have a full contributors user area where you can go in, you could add a contributor, give them a name, email, and their password. You can select which campaigns or which websites they should have access to, and then give them permissions. Should they be an editor, which means that they can go in and publish content? Should they just be an author where they have to submit it for review? Okay, so you can give them the appropriate permission based on what type of contributor they are. Okay, so you can add unlimited number of users to each of your websites. Okay, now we also have this writers area where we've integrated with two of the largest content marketing and writing databases on the web, iWriter and TextBroker, which both have thousands of writers, all different quality writers, depending on what you're looking for, and in all different types of categories. Okay, so all you need to do is create your account in both iWriter and TextBroker, and once you've done that, you can do everything from within PublishVault now. So you can create job postings. You could also favorite people. So if you find certain writers that have been writing good content for you, you can save that and reuse them and use